Welcome, air signs, to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is August 14th, 2019, and I'm conducting a twin flame reading for the astrological elements of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Welcome to the channel. You guys, so if you guys have subscribed, thank you so much. You've helped my network grow to over 1,000 subscribers. So again, thank you for helping me reach this very exciting milestone. So for all of your love and support. Because I'm now available for personal readings, so the information is down below the video. Go ahead and reach out if that's something that you're looking to get personal clarification on some of my readings. You guys, my current turnaround time is the next 24 hours, so I am currently available for that. Okay, now I've gone ahead here for your reading. I've laid out a pile of cards for the masculine energies today, a pile of cards for the feminine energies, and a pile of cards for the heart of the matter. Now, bear in mind, energies can change, so masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine, you guys. My cards don't discriminate against gender, nor do I. So sometimes when I say she or he, I mean he or she. So take it as it resonates to you. Okay, don't try to make it fit if it's not your story. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead here and lay out your cards. So bear with me. Okay, guys, here you have it. Instantly, okay, the two of you guys are thinking about each other very, very strongly. On the feminine side here, I have, with a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience here. Okay, so really thinking about the other person. Okay, there was some heartbreak involved in this because I do have the Three of Swords up here in the heart of the matter. Okay, and in the heart of the matter, somebody wants to communicate about this heartbreak. Okay, somebody is really needing to get something off of their chest, is what I'm hearing, because I have communication here up in the heart of the matter. Okay, and I have it here with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so feminine, there's a lot of air energy beside you. Okay, particularly Libra is out here. But what I'm seeing in this pairing, okay, somebody wants to apologize, okay? And in some cases, it is the masculine energy that wants to apologize. In other cases, it is the feminine energy who wants to apologize, okay? So again, we're in a general reading here, okay? So some of you guys could be feeling like you need to apologize to somebody else, okay? Or we're waiting for an apology here because of something that had happened, okay? Somebody wants to work together with you at building something, okay? Because I do have this card up here in the heart of the matter, which is collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. Somebody wants to call you honey. Somebody wants to call you honey, okay? And again, they want to communicate to you about that. Some of you guys are going to be receiving a message from this person, okay? And for some of you, now it's not necessarily for all of you, but some of you guys may be receiving a handwritten letter, okay? Because you could be dealing with somebody who's fairly traditional, and they want to communicate in that way for you, okay? And like their deliverance of it is kind of unique. Okay, so I don't know if they're gonna some of you guys, it actually might be a like a treasure hunt, like there's clues, okay, and it's leading to an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher commitment. Okay, so somebody wants to propose to you, somebody wants to be engaged with you, right? Because again, they want to be working they want to be working with you hand in hand, okay, at building this relationship here. Okay, so like I said, the way that they initiate it might be like, okay, you wake up in the morning, you see a clue, you have to go here, you have to go do this, and you have to go do that, this type of thing. Okay, and it kind of like leads you down that trail to this person, is what I'm hearing. Now there's a group of you guys, and this is on the feminine side, where you're not, after what happened, okay, whatever brought the Three of Swords about, whatever happened, okay, you're kind of sitting here in the Four of Swords energy. Like I said, you guys, I have a lot of air sign. Like I have swords, I have Four of Swords, Seven of Swords on the feminine side with justice. Okay, so again, this apology is kind of coming in for whatever happened. I think in more cases than not, it's the masculine that did something to the feminine. Okay, like perhaps some of you guys, he actually postponed your life or put you on pause, put you on hold. Okay, is kind of what I'm hearing. And it was regarding another relationship. Okay, they were kind of connected to somebody. You guys, they could have been dealing with somebody as well who was pregnant. I live each moment with the presence of gratitude. Okay, so indicating to me here that it's very possible that he was dealing with somebody who was telling him that they were pregnant and that the child was his, and there may have been some serious questions about that. Okay, but he had to kind of take that time out. He had to take that time out so that he could really like figure this out and get to the bottom of this, is what I'm hearing, right? Because like and if this is the case, okay, we're dealing with something that was unexpected, an unexpected pregnancy, an unplanned pregnancy here, okay? Because I do have protection in this card as well, which is echinacea, okay? So it's possible, like there's something to do with protection, okay? So either there was this kind of question that like, okay, they use protection and she's saying he's pregnant, that she's pregnant and it's his, and that there's no other possibility, okay, as part of this. And so he was like, well, wait a minute, if we use protection, how was this? Okay. But like at the same time, this is probably when you sort of came into his life, is kind of what I'm hearing here. Okay. So it's like you came into his life, but meanwhile, he's trying to figure that out. Okay. But really likes you. Like, and he did, because like there's romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And this could be the one. This could be the one. Okay. So, feminine, this is the energy that he's directing towards you. Okay, this is how he wants to be. This is how he wants to feel, and he only feels it with you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, but the thing is, like he's sitting here as the Knight of Cups, which is the water sign, which is kind of warm and gooey, and really in his emotions of the like, because right now the emotion is the Three of Sword, right? So it's heartbreak. So he's really feeling the pain of that. Okay, because I do have the Nine of Wands too, which is like the wounded warrior. Okay, this is also a card of new love, new job as well. Okay, it could be something that's kind of like he's dealing with. Perhaps he's trying to look for work right now. Okay, and he's so distracted by you. Okay, or there's work that he has to do, and he's distracted by you. Okay, because he's feeling this pull in your direction. Okay, it's like the universe is kind of telling him over and over and over again. Okay, I want to be with her. I want to be with her. I want to be with her. But you're sitting here as the Queen of Swords now, fully empowered as an air sign. No doubt, okay, fully empowered as an air sign. But you're kind of cold. You're kind of like you're shut off to him. So I'm getting the sensation here that there's really no communication. And if there is communication, you guys aren't communicating about your emotions, okay? You guys are just really kind of going through the motions, is what I'm hearing. So each day is kind of a new day, and it's like we're not dealing with the heart of the issue here, right? And to deal with that heart of the issue, okay, leads to engagement. So some of you guys are like with this person currently, okay, and like you want this engagement, okay, and you're some of you guys may be trying to communicate about that, and you're not necessarily being heard. Okay, now this could be a past energy as well, right? It's like you wanted to be engaged, and this person's like, yeah, you know what, that's not where I'm at with things. Okay, because it's like, and you're like, okay, well, I'm sorry, but this is what I want. I'm unapologetic about what I want, and trust that what I focus on will grow. Okay, so this is really talking about like, it's like, look, this is what I want. This is what I want. Okay, so either you're in line with it. Okay, so it's kind of like here in this card, you're the queen bee. Okay, and all the other bees need to listen to you. Okay, is kind of what I'm saying. So you could be in a position of authority as well here. Okay, feminine. And certainly with the priestess card, how are you being called to step up and lead? Okay, you're very, very empowered in regards to this. Okay, and finances and career are here. Okay, so some of you guys are so focused on what it is that you're doing. Okay, how you're making money that you really don't have time for these romantic feelings, and this could be the one. Like you don't want to necessarily like bark up this tree, because at the same time too, you're like, I've been there and I've done that, right? And the masculine energy learned quite a bit here, okay? Because I have, you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? So he's kind of learning maybe what love is, or how to love. Unconditional love too, as well, okay, right? Because with the Three of Swords, this is conditions on your love, okay? And a condition could be as simple as like, okay, well, I want a person who wants to be engaged with me or wants to get married, okay? It's not necessarily about the engagement, but it's like that's the first step, right? So it's like I want somebody who wants to get married, and if you don't want to get married, despite how deep our connection is, okay, then we can't be together, okay? And then you've shown that love that you've shown that person conditional love. Okay, it's like, I love you only if you do this. Okay, um, and which is good, okay, because at the same time too, like you're breaking down barriers on the masculine side, because I have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Okay, and it's like holding on to ego here in these gates. Okay, now these are the gates to heaven, and the gates to heaven only open up once we kind of release that ego and release all of our kind of like our worldly worries here. Okay, and then we can kind of get into this garden that lies beyond here. Okay, and I have let go of control issues. Okay, so certainly he's learning to let this go. Okay, you could have been dealing with somebody who was very, very controlling as well. Okay, in the masculine type of energy, and they regret controlling you, is what I'm hearing here. Because again, they're like, well, wait a minute, this could have been a very, very beautiful relationship. Okay, because I do have the Six of Cups down here. So it's like the masculine really loved you, or like really felt you in his heart space. Okay, is what I'm hearing here. Now with the Seven of Swords, okay, you guys, this all of this that happened, like when you met this person, okay, um, you probably got a new job around the same time, or something happened with your job, and it's like you met this person, and all of a sudden these feelings, these emotions, everything that you're kind of going through and trying to process right now happened very, very quickly. Okay, in the Seven of Swords, that's a very quick in and out type of energy. Okay, so it's like this relationship started, it was turned up to 12. Okay, and then all of a sudden it just like really faded out and fizzled out. Okay, because of two people who didn't see eye to eye. Okay, this is also two characters who would butt heads. Okay, so this is probably somebody, and now twin flames, you guys, very often they're of the same sign. Okay, very often they're of the same sign. So definitely you could be dealing with somebody who's of the same sign as you. Okay, and there's equal stubbornness here on both sides. I do have the Princess of Wands, you guys. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay, I could be looking at a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as being someone that you're dealing with, particularly Leo, because again, you see the man in the card, just the way that he looks. That's kind of a Leo look for me, and I'm a Leo, so I recognize it. But no, others of you guys are dealing with another Libra. Um, yeah, and of course, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All signs really are here. Actually, there's no Pentacles, there's no Earth signs. But yeah, no, you guys are dealing with someone very, very similar to you here. Okay, now I do have feminines on your side now. Okay, like you're really enjoying this freedom, because I have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, despite the fact that you have been very, very hurt. Okay, because the Three of Swords is in the heart of the matter. It really does belong to both of you. Okay, so despite the fact that you've been very, very hurt by this, okay, you are like enjoying the sense of freedom. Like I have freedom here. It's mugwort, but it's like you're enjoying this kind of sense of freedom that you have, and it's really allowing you to accomplish some goals, because I have energy flows where my intention goes. Okay, and you're like, you know what, I'm staying focused on me, because I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. I'm staying devoted to myself. Okay, you guys, there's a lot of surrendering here, actually, because there's that card on the masculine side. I surrender to a power greater than me. Excuse me. And when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. You guys, so both of you guys kind of have to surrender a little piece of yourselves, but it's talking about compromise, so it's not a bad thing. Okay, but right now, like I said, feminine, like, and again, with a steady mind, I'm connected to our collective experience. Okay, as much as you are thinking about this person, you are putting almost all of your energy into yourself, which is fantastic. Okay, especially with this priestess mode, it's going to pay off for you. Okay, you're going to be accomplishing the things that it is that you want. Okay, the Justice card is here. Okay, some of you guys are in school too. Okay, could be part of what that is. But justice really talks about kind of getting what you deserve, and when you put the work in, okay, you get the reward. You get the reward. So again, energy flows where my intention goes. So what it is that you're doing right now, okay, is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, because it's going to lead you to all of your dreams come true. All of your dreams come true, okay? Some of you guys are kind of behind this energy. So it's for you to take the courage, to have the courage to step forth and really pursue that. Really, really pursue that, okay? Because you can't You can't spend your life thinking about this person, okay? Because what I get the sensation here is with the energy that you're putting into that, okay? You're kind of blocking this person from coming. Perhaps, feminine, you guys are the more in control person. You're more direct, okay? Especially with the Queen of Swords, you can be more direct in your communication. Um, and and because of that, the masculine perceives you as making the moves, and it's making him feel maybe making him feel a little bit demasculinized, because I do have expansion here. Okay, so this is really to kind of expand his mind here, open up his mind to a new way of being here. Okay, but the thing is, the more and more that you realize that you're achieving your goals and you're becoming the person that you want to become, okay? It's not even about who you're supposed to become now. It's about who you want to become, right? And as that masculine sees you achieve that, okay, it sinks in higher and higher, okay? Because it's like, I have share your voice here. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression, okay? This is like the masculine really needs to speak up here regarding this communication. Like, I feel like it's been delayed for so long, right, that now it's kind of do something to change your energy here in the heart of the matter. Okay, so talking again, like, it's up for him to, so if he wants things to change, he needs to take those steps necessary to change. Okay, but the thing is, the way that I don't think he knows the whole story. I don't think he knows how you feel about him either, feminines. Okay, because it's like the Queen of Swords, you're not communicating that. You're not communicating that. And perhaps, feminine, like, this could be, um you may not realize how disconnected you actually are from your emotions, and you may not fully understand your emotions either, right? Because it's like you are, like, justice is here, okay? Like, by the book, very cut, like, it's very dry, actually, is how some people, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's highly creative, okay? It's dry to them, okay? Just because, again, like, you're like, no, this is how it is. It's like, it's black and white. There is no gray. There is no gray in the situation here, right? So, um, but again, because of that, the masculine is changing. The masculine is changing, okay? Because I surrender to a power greater than me. This is the butterfly story, okay? The caterpillar who spends its whole life trying to be a butterfly, eating all the leaves that all the other caterpillars tell him will make him a butterfly, okay? And then kind of opening his eyes one day and realizing, hey, I achieved all of my goals that it is that I ever wanted to achieve, which was just to be beautiful. And here I am, this butterfly, and I'm spreading my wings. Okay? So he's growing up. He's maturing from this, okay? And he is learning. He is absolutely learning, because there is medicine in my shadow, okay? Feminines, regardless, like, you had a soul contract to this person to show him what it is that he's been doing, okay? And really, like, in a way here, I do have abundance, okay? So in a way, you're his key to abundance, okay? And he is realizing that. I have wild yam here, okay? So interesting, but yeah, so it's like you are really, like, this is what you're like, and he wants that, okay? Because the Nine of Wands is here, and as much as you want to say, okay, it's a wounded warrior, he's gearing up for the 10th wand, okay, which is the heavy loads and everything like that. He's getting himself ready. He's prepared. He's preparing to take it on, right? So again, it's kind of that last little leg in the step, right? Now, for some of you guys, you're not actually going to come together with this person, but this was all about the soul contract and teaching them to learn. Okay, so, like, you're teaching them, okay, like, to take the proper steps at the proper time, and to kind of come to terms with things, let go of control issues, let go of things that aren't serving him, okay? Despite how it feels, because I do have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So it's not feeling good for him, like, and especially when the caterpillar is changing its energy into a butterfly, it's a quite painful process. Think about it, you guys. That, the body transmutes completely. Like, when like, there's nothing left of the caterpillar when it becomes a butterfly. This is painful, and of course they're in their cocoon about it, right? So it's like, it's almost like the caterpillar goes through a depression before it becomes that butterfly, right? But it's like, again, the pressure of the pearl, right? And honestly, like, so some of you feminines are going to be, like, finding somebody else. Okay, Sagittarius is also coming to me, so this could be this new person coming in. This could also be the person that you're dealing with as well. But again, like when I lean towards love, I'm led. So you're going to be led to this deep, heartful connection, regardless, right? Because again, you want what you want. I'm unapologetic about what I want, and trust that what I focus on will grow. Okay. So again, like I'm gonna get what it is that I want regardless. Okay. And the more that you get what you want, and the more that the masculine sees that, the more his heart expands, right? Again, because like, and in his soul contract, what he's meant to be doing is expanding, right? This is about ascension, the soul's ascension, right? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so regardless, whether or not it's with each other, engagement is coming. Engagement is coming. And feminines, this might actually happen where you meet somebody else and you become engaged with that person, and all of a sudden, okay, your masculine's like, okay, wait a minute, I really want my shot. He feel like you didn't give him a chance, is what I'm hearing. Okay, but he won't say it. That's the funny part. He won't say it. Okay, so again, this is why you could be dealing with someone of high ego, because they're having a hard time letting go of it here. Okay, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. This person could have been somewhat of a player in the past. Or they just like they weren't focused on love at the time that you guys met. And again, I think it comes down to this pregnancy thing too. Now with this, I live each moment with a presence of gratitude. Okay, with this as well, there could be children involved. Either he has children and it's difficult for him to bring his children into this connection for some reason because he feels it'll break their heart. So that is part of it, and vice versa. You may have children as well, and like he's just like, well, wait a minute, children shouldn't get involved until we're on that higher level of commitment type thing, right? So this could be part of it too. But again, it's like let go of control issues. I'm being drawn towards that here because it's again like let go of the worries, let go of concerns. Okay, it's not just about control issues; it's just about issues in general. And the things that like and freeing oneself. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life. See, this masculine here is going to be taking action to communicate. Whoever this is that I'm connecting with, okay, there's going to be action taken because they're going to free themselves from this negative way of thinking. Okay, and they're going to surrender the process. They're going to say, okay, listen, whatever this is, we just need to talk about this. We just need to talk about this. Okay, because there's so many things left unsaid. And feminine, like you are so closed off. Like when you shut a door, you fucking lock it. Okay, is what I'm hearing here now. And for you, okay, again, for you, you are on the right path because I have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Imrama is the journey of the soul. Okay, this is the message in the Six of Cups here as well. Okay, so again, a further affirming you guys, there is a soul contract here between the two of you guys. There is love between the two of you, despite the fact that it seems completely like it's like either you don't, either you do or you don't. Okay, and there's no ifs, right? And right now, you're like, you guys are really both on the sides of like, well, I'm not being loved. I'm not being loved, okay? And I have here in the protection card, you see the little lock here? The thing about that, it's a heart-shaped lock. Okay, it's a heart-shaped lock. So with that here, like I get the sensation that it's like the heart is locked and we've thrown away the key. And feminine, I very much see that in you because like I said, you've really shut out emotion here at this point, particularly after this connection. I think there was just so much that you couldn't handle. So you said, that's it. I'm shutting it down, and I'm just going to be I'm going to be focusing on work. I'm going to be focusing on me and what the things that it is that I want. Okay. But I do have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Okay. You can't keep that up forever. Eventually, that you are going to have to come back to terms with your emotion here. Okay. And truly, the only I have the Six of Cups. I have the Knight of Cups. So it's very clear, feminine, what is in your emotional heart space right now. You're thinking about this twin flame. You're thinking about the soulmate, okay? This person that it is that you want to be with. But you're trying not to, and it's very, very hard. Like now, people won't see that though. That's the thing. You're giving off this persona as you're fine. That you don't need anything, right? And this, like some of your coworkers, I think, are kind of talking. So Now, but they're talking about you in regards to this connection, is what I'm hearing. And it's not necessarily like malicious gossip or anything to this effect, but they're like, oh, well, I think somebody knows about it and it's kind of going around a little bit. This could be somebody that you were connected with through work, and maybe this is why. Excuse me. So basically, people could be saying, like, but I don't think you guys worked together, just maybe in the same vicinity. So you guys may have worked in the same building. You guys could have worked in like the same place, but maybe different departments. Could be part of this. This could also be like somebody who often came bringing deliveries into your workplace. Okay, something like that. So because of that, your coworkers are kind of the buzz. The buzz is all around here. Okay, because again, collaboration brings more sweetness into my life, and certainly these bees are coworkers, right? So yeah, they're kind of talking about it. The communication is with it too. Sometimes you hear it, and sometimes you pretend like you don't, or like you're again, you're trying to shut it out. Um, and like I said, trying to remain focused, because again, justice is all about achieving your dreams, right? But in this deep replenishment card, it's the temperance card in the work your light oracle. Okay, and this is really talking about like the two of cups being filled back up, especially after a heartache. Okay, like I said, as much as you are avoiding your emotions, pair feminines, they run deep. Okay, they run very, very deep here. And and again, money is coming to you. Okay, I just want to say that with finances and careers here, and energy flows where my intention goes, and the gold trickling down. Like I said, you're going to be fairly compensated for all of this energies that you're putting into this. Okay. Um, and I think I think when you've reached a height of that, so either this is when the money comes in, is one potential here, but this is also like once your finances have stabled, okay, like you're kind of back on track, then this is when love opens up for you. This is when that key kind of gets unlocked. And the question here is whether or not your masculine is going to have the power to move forward with you, okay? Because he's not ready at this time, is what I'm hearing. The Nine of Wands, okay, he's getting ready. He's getting ready, okay? But listen, I have the Knight of Cups and I have the Princess of Wands, okay? So this could be someone younger than you as well. But on the masculine side, it's showing here as the Princess of Wands. So again, he's wanting to make that step. He's wanting to make that communication, but he's not ready. He's not ready, okay? He's very, very afraid of, like, okay, the Knight of Cups, he's a knight that makes the romantic gestures. He really spills his heart, okay? But he's afraid to do that, okay, with the Six of Cups, because it's like either it's all gonna come out in water, okay? So maybe he wants, like, maybe he might have to be like drinking when he says these things to you, okay? In order for him to really get in touch with that is part of it. But also, what I'm hearing here with it is that he's just afraid that you're going to be like, no, I don't care how you feel. This is how I feel, and this is how I want. This is what I want. This is how I feel. Okay, so that's part of it as well here, air sign. So he is very afraid that you'll just kind of quickly shut it down, and there's nothing that he can do about it, right? Because again, I surrender to a power greater than me. There's nothing that I can do about it. And instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Okay, so again, kind of the masculine is wishing you well on your journey. Okay, and trust me, he's rooting for your success. Whatever this is that you're pursuing here. Okay, he's rooting for it, and he wants to see you succeed. Um, and but it hurts him. Okay, it hurts him that he's not a part of it, because again, he feels as though you are the key to abundance for him. Okay, and this is partially to do with money. Okay, because abundance to me always represents finances, and materialistic things. Okay, we feel abundant when we have, we don't when we have not, right? And I'm not suggesting that there's that like he doesn't have anything, but together you guys have the power to make much, much more. It's kind of like the idea of like two heads make better than one, or rubbing two pennies together, right? If you each only have one penny, well, then you can't really get far. But when you have two pennies, you get much further. I realize pennies aren't going to get you very far. We're not in the 1800s anymore, but the concept still applies. The concept still applies here, right? And feminine, he might be very, very intimidated of you as well because you make a lot more money than him, or you have a lot higher of an earning potential. If you guys are younger and you guys are going to school, you're going after something that is like you guys might be pursuing like a legal, you guys might be trying to become a lawyer. That's a big possibility here. But some of you guys are like could be going through medical school as well here again, right? Which is why you're like, no, I just have to stay focused on this, okay? I don't have time for heartbreaks. I have an exam this week, right? So it's kind of like one of those things. But again, feminine, if you're older and he's younger, again, he's very, very intimidated by your, like I said, you might be in a position of authority, okay? So again, he's very intimidated by that. But like I said, he really, really wants to communicate with you and he wants to propose to you. Okay, so this is what is on his mind in the current moment. Air signs, that concludes your twin flame reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, like, share, comment, subscribe. You guys reach out for personal readings down below the video. I'd be more than happy to accommodate you for that. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.